So how often do you get to start a bike ride from the middle of a historic lock? Well, if you live in Akron, Ohio, you can do it anytime you want. On today's vlog, we're actually exploring all of the awesome things that can be found in the Cuyahoga Valley National Park.
So today we're out at the Cuyahoga Valley National Park System, and it's kind of amazing. I don't know how we're going to get this all in one vlog because it's so expansive. We're going to talk to Pamela Barnes here. What's your title?
I'm the Community Engagement Supervisor.
So get all the lowdown on the park and what you can do and all the activities that you can do for free with your family.
Right.
So Pamela, tell me, first of all, I've lived here almost my entire life.
Yeah.
I drive by these yellow things. What is this little area here with these little buildings that are so similar?
Well, so that's part of the industrial history of Cuyahoga Valley National Park. Right on the other side of the road here, across the near the towpath, was the Jate Paper Mill. So these buildings were the housing for the Jate Paper Mill. That right there was the Jate Company store. So you see it's like a storefront.
Okay.
So this was where the employees lived.
Okay.
And there are some more yellow houses over on Riverview Road.
Real quick, if you can give me just a rundown, and then we'll kind of get into them.
Yeah.
But like, what are the recreational activities that people could do here?
Sure. So if you think of Cuyahoga Valley, it's a long, skinny park. It goes all the way from Rockside Road in Cleveland to Bath Road in Akron.
Okay.
So it's long and skinny. And then we think of it as having several different spines that go up through the middle. One is the road, and there's a scenic byway that
Okay.
you can follow the scenic byway signs and stop at the sites along the way. The other is the railroad.
Okay.
The Cuyahoga Valley Scenic Railroad follows the valley. The other is the river,
Oh, sure.
and I'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
And so the other spine is the Ohio and Erie Canal Towpath Trail.
Okay. That's like the bike and hike trail.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the path that followed the Ohio and Erie Canal. Here's a boat in the water over here. Mules pulled the boats by walking on the trail.
And that very trail is what people are
Yeah.
riding on today,
Yeah.
the mule trail.
You can ride your bike and hike and walk right on where the mules pulled the boats.
So awesome.
Yeah.
So let's talk about, you mentioned already, the river. So tell me about the river. There's obviously canoeing, rafting opportunities there.
Coming. We're looking
Oh.
forward. We don't know what that's going to look like.
Okay.
So the Cuyahoga River is 100 miles long. We manage just about a quarter of it. We're part of this bigger team that's creating the Cuyahoga River Water Trail,
Okay.
which is an organized system of information and signage and put-ins and takeouts that people can have access to
Okay.
for river recreation. And we're looking forward to the future of the quality, the cleanliness of the river just getting better and better and better, and opening up the future to water recreation.
So tell us also about this, both the bike. You have a new mountain bike trailhead
We
that's
do.
been opened up. Is it this year or?
It's been open for a few years now. We
Okay.
just opened up a new section of it.
Okay.
It's pretty exciting. We've kind of led the way in mountain bike trails in the national park system.
And where can people find that one? Where is that trail?
That is called the East Rim Mountain Bike Trail. It's in the Boston Heights area.
So, but then also for sort of a less aggressive ride,
Yeah.
you can use the trail we talked about, and there's also the bike aboard program.
Yes.
So tell me about that.
So you can bike. I see people going by with bikes on their cars.
Yeah.
So you can bike on this extensive, not only the towpath, but we're making these connections to communities.
Yeah.
You can connect to Summit Metro Parks, Cleveland Metro Parks. We're looking forward to a new connection opening up in Independence. Well, you can extend your trip by using the Cuyahoga Valley Scenic Railroad for $5. You can They even have staff that can help you load your bike on the train. You tell them which stop you'd like to get off. So you can ride the train first and ride your bike back to your car, or vice versa. Ride your bike and get in an air-conditioned train and ride back to your car.
If you've ridden your bike so far and you're like, I can't make it back home, you can get on the train.
Right, and you don't have to plan ahead.
So tell me what other activities you could do here in the park.
Well, we have, in addition to the bicycling, 125 miles of trails.
Of course.
So you can hike. It's a great place to introduce yourself or your family to hiking. You can take a short loop. We have some nice scenic little loops that are maybe a half a mile. Great for families with small kids.
Yeah.
You can also go on a pretty rigorous hike on the Buckeye Trail. We think of Cuyahoga Valley as like a gateway to the rest of the national park system.
Sure.
Right here, you're close to it. You don't have to get in your car or get on a plane and go somewhere.
Sure.
You can have a national park experience right here. And maybe what we're hoping is you learn about the other national parks and something that sparks your interest, and you might want to travel and go see another one too.
For sure. So you could really kind of almost do a mini staycation. You could be at home and kind of every day for several days go out and have a completely different activity and get to enjoy this beautiful park system.
Yeah, you could go for a hike, go for a bike ride, ride the train, visit a farm, go on a ranger-led program, let your kids become a junior ranger.
That's awesome. Do they get the little badge too?
They get a badge,
oh,
yes.
Perfect.
Yes, so we have there's an activity book kids can do to become a junior ranger, or they can also sign up to come to ranger-led programs.
Nice. Well, if people want to know more, do you have a website, or how would people get more information about this?
Yeah, so it's nps.gov/CUVA.
All right.
Even if you just remember nps.gov,
Yeah.
you can search for any national park. We all have the same setup for our website, so it's once you get the look of a National Park Service website, you can say, all right, I always know that I can find this on the left-hand bar is where I can find
They're all listed
all
over
the
there.
information in the same place for every national park.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us
you're
today.
welcome.
Looking forward to doing all this exploring today, so we'll talk to you soon.
Great, yeah, come on out.